calling the show hashtag twinning, yet we're never on the same level. Welcome to hashtag twinning.
Welcome.
Welcome. Hello, welcome to the hashtag twinning show. Hashtag you're a loser.
Hashtag don't care.
Hashtag YOLO.
Hashtag Yobo.
You only beer once.
Great.
I really wish this was on camera right now, but it's not.
Today's product placement.
Today's product placement by Gatorade. Yes, you should be paying us money for this. Hashtag, please send us money. Hashtag, or ex-college students. Which brings us to our topic of the day.
Dum dum dum.
5 sucky things about being an adult. Boo! Boo!
Thank you, studio audience.
Thank you. Thank you. We're going to start from the bottom, and now we're going to be here. So number 5, we voted going to bed early / waking up early, or at least feeling the need to go to bed early. So when it rolls around, 8 or 9 o'clock, I'm wanting to sleep. Even though my body won't let me, I want to go to bed at that time. I don't know, but you don't have that problem.
I don't. I stay up till like 2.
Yeah, but you go to work earlier than I do. Yeah, like what about even going out late? Like I went out with my best friend over the weekend and I spent the entire day on Saturday in my bed. I can't even drink more than 2 beers without having the worst hangover the next day. Alright, so number 4. This is kind of a double whammy here because it depends on if you're in a relationship or not, and then granted people who aren't in relationships also have the trouble. People, basically older people or anyone really, asking what are you doing right now and or when you're gonna get married and have kids. The worst questions you could be asked.
Dude, I get that question about kids all the time.
People come up to me all the time. Oh, so you got yourself a new boyfriend? What's your future looking like? When do you think you're gonna get married? I'm or there's those people like you, no offense,
Yeah.
that come, and granted you're not the only one, I got very lucky, but you get out of college and everyone's expecting you to have this grand, amazing job right in what you went to school for. You're making loads of money. And they're like, oh, what's your career? What you doing right now? And you're like, I'm a bagger at Kroger. All of you youngins watching right now, please take note. It definitely happens. It's annoying. You see it in all the movies.
Mm-hmm.
Please leave me alone.
Number 3.
Okay.
Kids venues.
Oh, wait. Kids venues. Kind of. It's more of the idea that nothing you buy is cheap.
Unless you go to the dollar store.
Kids venues are the cheapest thing ever, and I remember in high school, I would go to Big Boy, and they would always give me a kids menu. And at the time, I was like, I'm too old for this. I'm an adult now. Then I'm looking at the menu. It said for kids under 10 years old. For real, and then going to a grocery store, coupons.
Save 55 cents on insert brand here.
How about this? Clothes. Especially for work.
Mm-hmm.
You're required to look decent.
You know how much a belt costs? $22.
I just bought a dress for $60. Now I can't buy anything for the rest of the year. There's everything I work hard for.
Professionals key.
The world is expensive. You wouldn't even know it.
Shots fired.
Drum roll! Bills.
I'm just a bill.
I was going to sing that. Hashtag twinning. I know everyone feels this one, whether it's grocery bill, a rent, and if you live in a city, my love, goes out to you. Here's a coupon. You're gonna need it.
Why can't they make coupons that say $25 off rent?
Okay, but you have rent, and then you have trash, sewer, water, electric, gas. What my apartment complex calls a billing fee, what it's going to cost me to pay them. I'm paying them to figure out what I'm going to be paying them. Apartments are horrid.
Overrated.
Number one, less room for anything comparatively to what you pay in a house. They also overcharge you on everything. Maintenance people say they're gonna be there. They'll be there next week. Here's more advice. Don't get sick. Drink beer. Always makes you better. Don't have any psychological disorders. Don't get sick. Don't travel because then you're more likely to get sick.
Don't buy a car.
Car payments. Alright, are we ready for number one?
Yes.
Very horrible realization that that's never gonna happen again.
Number one is
Hashtag brakes.
what you know about them brakes.
Did you know that it was summer?
No.
Did you? Well, here's the thing. It's like already more than halfway done with summer. There is no such thing as summer break. It doesn't even feel like summer anymore. And guess who doesn't have snow days? The real world.
You know what I think? I think the same concept when you're young. You're like, oh, the tooth fairy. Same thing like that. When you're growing up, summer is with that same kind of lie. Like,
Yeah.
it's not a thing.
Yeah, you were promised
It's
this
not a thing.
everlasting 3 months of greatness, and then it goes away, and it's taken from you. It's in the dead of night. It's like sad. Like you used to have like 3 weeks in the winter to spend with family, friends. Most of the time you didn't get a job for that 3 weeks. What are you gonna do for 3 weeks? Those things kind of blow. Granted, there are really great things, like having the freedom to do whatever you want if you can afford it.
Yep.
Drink what you want, eat what you want. But those five, you just never thought were gonna be here.
No, I was lied to.
Slide to. So, if you have any other really bad things that you realize as an adult, please comment them.
Yes.
Thanks for watching our first twinning video.
What?
Mike Super Churchill. Cut that out.
Read it, essay.
Cheers. And may the odds be ever in your favor.